Hey everybody, IcyCat here. Today we're going to talk about leveling and unlocks in the newest Rainbow Six, differences in public matches versus private matches, how you unlock things, rewards, and more. Right now, one of the big unknowns is whether or not there is an unlock or reward system in Siege. These metagames have become pretty popular in the first-person shooters over the years, with titles like Call of Duty really perfecting the system. It's like a game within the game. Getting a certain amount of experience points will increase your rank or level. At certain levels, you unlock new guns or gear or camo or fluffy bunny rabbits or whatever the case might be. Some games then have additional layers to this that also say kills done in certain ways with certain weapons or with a certain gadget or perk will unlock bonus items or gear. The point of this is to keep the replay value high by giving you all kinds of things to work toward to unlock. As you can see here, experience points are popping up, and they're not always the same. There seems to be some unique ones for certain kinds of kills, or ones that don't relate to kills at all. Some people think this makes the game too arcade-like, and there shouldn't be experience points or unlocks of any type. The Vegas series of games were known for introducing the first pretty in-depth unlocks to a Rainbow Six title, giving you lots of gear and camo customization options, as well as a few other things. So it seems pretty likely Siege has some kind of leveling and unlock mechanic in place, given the points we're already seeing pop up when you do things, and the fact that there is precedent in the series for a system like this already. Opening access to new guns is the most common form of unlock that games use. Given that each operator has 2 pre-selected primaries and 2 pre-selected sidearms, I'm not sure that guns is what we would see in an unlock. Unless after a certain amount of levels you could unlock additional slots that you could then customize or something. I guess that's always a possibility. Another possibility is weapon attachments, like sights, extended magazines, silencers, and more. If a system like this is in place, I'd like to see it be weapon dependent, like get 100 kills with this gun to unlock its red dot sight or something. I'd prefer not to see something that forces you to adopt silly gameplay mechanics like some games do, where you have to get a certain amount of kills while sliding or jumping. I'm not in favor of unlocks that require you to alter your gameplay style or make you depart from team gameplay to chase after difficult-to-do things just for a new attachment. Another unlock in this vein is weapon camos. I hope we don't see too much in the way of that unless it's realistic. I don't have much of a problem with woodland camo, desert camo, olive drab, tan, etc., as long as it's realistic camo schemes. Doing things like chrome camo, diamond, pink tie-dye, or Christmas kitty camo can stay right out of Rainbow Six as far as I'm concerned. It also seems a little unlikely that there will be any kind of character-specific gear or camo, given that each operator's looks are predetermined and locked, but we'll have to wait to see. Leveling may also be dependent on what kind of lobby you're a part of. In games like Call of Duty, there's public matches with automatic matchmaking, and private matches with custom settings. You can only gain levels and experience in public settings. In private matches, there's no levels, and everything is mostly open and unlocked without having given you the sense of completion of having earned it. Personally speaking, I hate that setup. I tend to play with immediate friends and family, so we play with a lot of private matches. We often find things to be a little frustrating in public matches where everyone seems to be MLG quick-scoping tryhards, or else they're over-caffeinated 12-year-olds teabagging everybody they just finished drop-shotting. So we tend to gravitate toward private matches where we don't run into these kinds of things. But then you can't earn any levels or unlocks like you can in a public setting. The thought process behind this is understandable. They don't want boosters. People should earn their way to unlocks and rewards, not cheat their way there by allowing their friends to shoot them 500 times to get the next cool thing. I get that. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 handled this in a perfect way. Anything you unlocked was game type exclusive. What you unlocked in private match was only for private match. What you unlocked in public match was only available in public matches. This was great. You could play the game whichever way you preferred, and you wouldn't miss out on any game mechanics or rewards. Some people could still boost in private matches if they really wanted to, but since no one would see any of those unlocks in a public match, what did it matter? Ever since Modern Warfare 2, they haven't gone back to that. Now the only way to unlock things is via public matches only. There was one partial exception to this, and that was Call of Duty Ghost Squads mode. This was a really neat concept that allowed you to continue to level up your character in a private setting and earn points to buy new weapons and attachments. It was partial though, because if you wanted to unlock other things like camos or new sight reticles, you could still only get those in public matches. People get frustrated with public matches for so many reasons. Rampant cheating, huge skill gaps as weakened warriors get slaughtered by competitive tryhards, uneven team balancing, and more. There's a lot of reasons people want to step out of public matches. Don't penalize them for doing so. Keep the unlocks separated between game modes if you need to, but allow the full game experience including levels and unlocks to players no matter which mode they prefer to play. It's unknown yet how many Call of Duty, Battlefield, or Halo players will jump over to Rainbow Six Siege. But a lot of people, including professional and competitive league players, have taken notice online already. Now, I'm not advocating that professional or competitive players shouldn't play Siege. Not at all. I'm just saying allow ways for the players who are not playing at that level to still retain the full gameplay experience without having to wander out in their midst to do so. For those that do want to, that's fine, But that kind of slaughterfest isn't for every player, and especially the typical Rainbow Six player who tends to prefer methodical, slower-paced tactical gameplay, as opposed to full-on competitive league play, which is a completely different scene. When you put all those players in the same pool, the winners will be happy, but the losers will be frustrated, some to the point of no longer playing. What do you guys think about leveling in unlocks? Does it have a place in Siege? How would you like the experience point system to work? Let us know by heading on over to the forums or subreddit to discuss, or leave a comment below. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you can stay up on the latest episodes of In Depth. Thanks for watching.